We discussed about third action plan issued by the OECD based on hybrid instrument and equity. First, we understand the term hybrid instrument. Hybrid instrument is considered as that type of instrument linked with equity market. For example, convertible bond, preferred stock, equity default swap, and a structured note linked with equity index. Now we discussed about what is the meaning of hybrid entity. Hybrid entity is the entity which possesses two categories for the purpose of taxation. In one jurisdiction of country it's considered as a partnership, but in another jurisdiction of country it's considered as corporation. The best example in India is a hybrid entity is LLP, Limited Liability Partnership. Now, in which manner the corporation using the hybrid instrument for the purpose of avoiding a tax. Suppose company A situated in India and one of its related firm situated in Australia. Now, A Limited issued convertible bond to its related firm situated in India, the company name company B. Now in this convertible bond, company A shall required to pay interest to company B. Now the company A paying the interest to company B is totally exempt from tax under the income tax law in India. But same interest on convertible bond transferred to company B is considered as dividend in Australia. Any dividend, whether it is received from non-resident or resident, it is totally exempt under the Australian income tax law. So this whole arrangement is done only for the purpose of avoiding a tax. The legal existence of company B is a shell company, not operating any business activity in Australia, but it is created only for the purpose of avoiding a tax. Now, how the country deal with this type of technique used by the multinational corporation for the purpose of avoiding a tax? The OECD simply said that change the domestic law, because there are lack of harmonization and coordination between the two domestic territory law. Either in India, Indian income tax say the company A not able to get a tax benefit because he is transfer the interest to his related firm is situated in India, because the interest transfer to company B situated in Australia is exempt also in Australia. So the only one thing is required to cope up with this type of problem to change in domestic law. In upcoming video we discuss about fourth action plan suggested by the OECD. Thank you for watching my video.